Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm here with Charlotte and Nicole. We, the three of us, all met Siham in the fall of 2011 at Occupy Boston. We met Siham and also Nasim, and they quickly became a really important part of what has, in an ongoing way, really been our family, our chosen family here in Boston. And we are horrified that we have to be here today, but we're really proud to stand here in solidarity with Siham and with hope that she will be reunited with her son very soon. So I'm going to hand it over to these folks to maybe tell a couple stories, and then we'll talk to you a little bit about ways that you can stay engaged.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Charlotte. I've known Siham and her son for about 6 years, one of those Occu buddies who met Siham in the fall of 2011. I just wanted to say that I work as a pediatric nurse, so I work with a lot of families and children, and unfortunately work with a lot of children who are involved with DCF and with the state custody system. Siham is the loving and committed parent that every child in this world deserves to have, and that will result in a young adult who is committed to what's best for this world and knows who he is. And I'm already seeing that in Nasim. I mean, I was seeing that in Nasim when he was like 2.5 years old, believe it or not. And seeing, as I do every day, the struggle of the state system and of DCF workers to bear the burden of all that is asked of them and all of the children in need and at risk that they have to care for, I find it unconscionable that our country is making it a priority to rip apart such a vibrant and wonderful and loving family to throw Nasim into the DCF system rather than bringing his mother home to him.
Hi, I'm Nicole Sullivan. I'm with Boston Feminist Liberation. I also met Siham and Occupy. I forget how we started talking, but I know that most of what we talked about was how we weren't crazy. How we weren't crazy for being women who spoke up about misogyny, who spoke up about violence, especially among our peers. She stood by me when many didn't. And I remember the first Christmas after Occupy, I couldn't spend it with my family because of issues around abuse, issues around patriarchy. And I spent it with her. I spent Christmas Day with her and the rest of my Occupy family. And we laughed and we had fun, and it was incredible. That's who she is. That's who she always been. And now ISIS kidnapped her. They stuck her in a system where the rates of sexual assault and abuse are huge, where they took away her very bodily autonomy. They stuck her son into a system where rates of sexual assault and abuse are huge. It took away his autonomy. And they know this. This isn't a secret. They built the system this way, and they took her and put it into it. I have no words for that. There's no justification for that. We just have to free her as soon as possible.
Free Siham! 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 Free Siham!
Yeah, sure. I wanted to quickly just say that a lot of us who know Siham have been really overwhelmed by the number of people, not who just showed up tonight, but who showed up last night at the ICE building, who immediately mobilized to make sure that something was happening and that we let people know that we were paying attention and we expect action. And then I also want to just express my absolute awe that after being snatched by ICE and torn away from her son, Siham announced from detention that she will be on hunger strike until she's released. And I just want us to think about that for a second and what that means, that in some of her worst days, she's made this decision to fight. And so I will be tomorrow doing a solidarity fast in solidarity with Siham, and I am inviting all of you to join me. as you are willing and able in fasting for a day or more in solidarity with Siham. And we've set up a page where you can actually fill out a form and commit to fast. And so that's one of the things that we're asking you to do as a next step to take action. Thanks.
Another ask we have is for your funds, for money for your legal fund, because this is going to be a long fight and it's going to take material resources. So if you're able and willing to donate, please do. To do that, you need to go to bit.ly/Siham fund to donate. And once again, that's B as a boy, I-T as a Tom, .ly /Siham fund. Please donate.
Sent by Facebook.
Great question. Thanks for the lead-in. And the last thing that we would ask you to do this evening is to find one of our wonderful friends who's holding a clipboard. Can you hold up your clipboards? Look around, find the clipboard nearest you. It may be behind you, just like on the airplane. Please find, if you have not already, one of our dear friends with a clipboard and sign in. Provide your contact information. There are 3 things that you can commit to. Please commit to staying in touch with Siham's campaign. We will send you the web address to make donations, which you can then forward on to everyone you know. We also invite you, as Carl had said, to get involved with and to support the work of Cosecha. You can indicate that you'd like to do that. And the other co-sponsor of this rally is If Not Now Boston, which is a movement of young Jews working to end the American Jewish community's support of the occupation. But among our other principles is that we show up for others in these moments of need. So if you would like to stay in touch with any of those causes or organizations, please find one of our friends with a clipboard, sign in, and we will be in touch with you. Thank you.
So just real quick to review, we have the Solidarity Fast that's starting tomorrow. Can we see by show of hands anybody who intends to participate at some point in that fast? And can we give those folks a big round of applause? And then we've also got a legal fund set up. Can I see by show of hands anybody who's committing to throw a cup of coffee's worth of money into that fund? Awesome. And can we give those folks a round of applause, please? And can I see by show of hands everyone who's going to find a clipboard to put their name on today? That should be everyone.